What up, though, YouTube family? This your boy Heavy. Look, before we get into this video, I need you to hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom so I can run these numbers up and I can catch that algorithm. But look, check this out. It is March Madness. And I know what you're thinking. This ain't basketball. This is about the real shooters. Real shooters? Yeah, listen, we up at Shooters Lane doing the 12-week skill challenge. This not basketball. We talking about real shooters putting in real work. But look, we up at Shooters Lane doing a 12-week skills challenge. And I know before, and I hope you do follow our podcast. Once again, hit that like and subscribe button, turn your notifications. We did a couple shows up there. Previously, we did a skills challenge. I hope you watch. We also did a pocket rocket shootout where we shot compacts, subcompacts, and some micros in there. That was a cool video. And then we also did a podcast up there. We interviewed the owner, Bill, of Shooters Lane. We interviewed the lead instructor, Scott, and we also interviewed one of his students, which is one of the customers up there. Real cool dude named Paul. He had a lot to say. Real interesting guy. But let me tell you this, man, Paul got some firepower, bro. He got like 3 or 4 atlases, and he also got that Masterpiece Arm DS9. Man, let me make sure I got that right. For all y'all, so the DS9, man, that gun is dope. He said, listen, he don't even want to shoot his atlases anymore once you start shooting at Masterpiece Arms, but that boy is sexy. But anyway, let me get back to it. So look, we up there at Shooters Lane doing a 12-week challenge. Now before, if you watched some previous videos, they only did it on Thursday night at like 6:37, and they ran it. That was like their first iteration of it. I think this is like the 3rd season of it, and they changing the game a little bit. But if you're interested in joining, let me get this out the way before I forget. If you're interested in joining, go on to shooterslane.com, go look up classes. Once you go to classes, you scroll down and you can book. You can come out. But here's the thing, here's the catch. With this session, what they're doing, I think it started March 5th, you had to do a qualifying shoot. And what we did when we did the qualifying shoot, you had to get a 3 or 4 or 7. Now, mind you, if I mess this up, just bear with me. So, because I'm learning some of these USPSA rules and all that jazz, whatever. So check this out. So you took your time and your shots, on targets, your alphas, your charlies, your mics. And they do divide those all up, and you come up with your hit factor. If your hit factor was a 3 or 4 or 7, you can shoot on Friday. Before it wasn't that. It was just the top scores. Everybody shot on Thursday. It was the top scores, and at the end of the 12 weeks, the person with the highest score or whatever won. Like I guess they get first, second, and third. What they did. And this one, they're doing a little different. So because there was so many people on the second one, and people heard about it. Like, this is the only place that really you can do indoor training and get some work in, and it's not real intimidating for people. I know I've seen people, I've talked to people there, and they said this is not an intimidating space. They can learn, they can ask questions, and they don't feel like the questions they ask are gonna be stupid, right? Especially in this space, because you can go out and do some shooting and can't ask questions and mess up and whatever, and then you might have a bad experience, and then that mess your whole game up. But here at Shooters Lane, this is kind of like an intro to competition shooting. They call it a skill challenge, but you can ask questions. Scott is a real cool dude. He's a former CZ team shooter, so he's been in the game 20 plus years shooting. So you can ask him all kind of questions. So that's another cool thing. So people are getting their feet wet in the competition space. They can work on skills and all that. But the way they're doing this one is, if you qualify on Thursday, you can shoot on Friday. But here's the catch. If you qualify on Thursday and you shoot Friday, you no longer can shoot on Thursday. So it's a little different. They're doing 2 divisions. So they're doing Division 1, that shoots on Friday, and then do Division 2 that shoots on Thursday. Whatever your time at, if he asks you, do you want to shoot on Thursday or shoot on Friday because you got a 3 or 4 or 7, because you can qualify on Thursday to shoot Friday. So I hope I ain't making that. I hope I'm telling you can understand that it's not too confusing. But what it is so if you qualify on Thursday, you can shoot on Friday. But you can't shoot on Friday and then say, oh no, I don't like this. There's too many good shooters or whatever. It's too difficult. I want to shoot on Thursday. Once you up, you stay up. But the deal what they doing on Friday is that the stages are a little bit harder, and it's that not that many points. Not that many points. He only calling alphas and Charlies. Everything outside of that, I think, is Mike or Delta. So the targets are harder. The alpha zones are harder. It's a lot of no shoots in there, so it's a little bit difficult. They upped the game a little bit better on this one, but so it's a skill. This one is definitely a skill challenge, because Paul is up there, Dre's up there, I'm up there, so it's a lot of good shooters up there, so you can push yourself. But once again, it's not intimidating. Like, you can ask questions. There's still some good shooters up there, and they still asking questions. We still up there learning. I'm giving my little tidbits. Scott is teaching, giving his information. This because I came from like ACTS. I shot IDP, I shot USPSA, so I was just trying to help the guys understand some of that world, because they want to get into it eventually when the season open up. But I'm using it myself. I'm using it to build my skill back up. Like I said, this is the only place you can actually shoot indoors. That's close to me, opposed to going outside. And like it's kind of a relaxed environment where you can work on something. And it depends on how many people's there. You get 2 runs in, your top time. That's whatever you get 2 runs in. So whatever your time is on your first or second run, whatever the best one, they taking the best time out of both those runs. And then after that, sometimes he'll let you do what they call a fun run, where you can just work on skills, work on transition and everything. And then one thing that I learned just over my time actually shooting or competition, learning how to shoot a stage. It's different ways you can shoot it depending on how it's set up. Some of the rules in here are like a little bit of IDPA mix, a little bit of USPSA mixed in there. So it's a lot of stuff going on, but you still get you still can run it without being really in a stressful environment. Some people, they hear that buzzer and then they just mess up, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't that. You can, like saying, you can take your time, you can shoot, you can ask questions, everybody in there friendly, we just building camaraderie. But me, I'm using it to, like I'm gonna say, knock off some rust, or just get back, just to get some time in behind the trigger, shooting and moving, transition shooting, speed, time, all that, trying to get my speed and accuracy up. I'm running, let me see, check this out. YouTube, police, it's clear. Let me do that. Everything is clear. You see, I'm running my MVP competitor. I got it running right. I ain't gonna say I got it running right, but I've been running it. I got it ported. I got the SRO on top. Let me make sure that's straight. Nothing really else done to it. Everything else still on here is stock, except I got it ported from Magnaport. I don't know if you can see that. They up there, but Magnaport ported the gun. Everything else is stock. This is a bad boy, low key. This is a dope gun. Like I said, extended mag well on there. Mag release, extended mag release. You got that. All this comes stock with the firearm. So I'm running this. I was running my staccato. I put it down and pulled out the M&P. I'm an M&P guy, so I'm shooting that. Putting some work in with that. But hopefully I'm able to keep y'all updated what's going on. We ran this is my third time. This is my third week. The first week we had to qualify, so I ran 2 other times. I think my time the first qualifying was a 7. My first qualifying was a 7, and then I think I got 3s and 4s. So like I said, it's all new to me, but hopefully I can share this experience with you guys. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. If you want to know where we're shooting at, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, please go up to just DM me in the comments. Say, hey, where y'all shooting at? And I can tell you, it's at Shooters Lane. Like I said, shooterslane.com. You just go in there and look where they at. I think it says like West Bloomfield, Kegel Harbor, but I think it's West Bloomfield. So if you're in the Metro Detroit area and you want to get involved, I think you still got time. But just know that we have started. We like in our 3rd week, so your time may not add up to nothing. But listen, it's an opportunity to get some training in, to get some shooting in, to meet good people. They got a beautiful store. They got 2 ranges. Like I said, you can meet the owner. He's always there. You can come there and meet Scott. We in there. My co-host Bear, he's in there almost dinner every day, especially on Thursdays and Fridays. So we in there. Like I said, it's a good opportunity to get some work in. But I'm sharing my experience with you guys. So hopefully I come in here next week and I can tell you what I did, show you everything, tell you some mistakes I had. So this is, like I said, this is my journey with my 12-week session, my 12-week experience with this, because before I didn't really, I just went up there on Thursdays here and there. But this time I'm gonna try to stay committed to the 12 weeks. We're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna try to shoot and get my times in so I can get some of them prizes. Dog, I think top prize in Division 1 is like, I think it was like $500 gift card or three boxes of ammo. Who don't need 3 boxes of ammo? Second place maybe like 2 boxes of ammo. But dog, I mean you paying $30 every time you shoot. So you paying $30 to shoot, but who don't need 3 boxes of ammo? Who don't want to win 3 boxes of ammo? I definitely want to win. I think it's between Division 1 and Division 1 and Division 2. I think it's like over $2,000 or $3,000 worth of goodies that he's giving away. First time we was out there, they gave away a gun. The second time it was like some training, ammo, and then another gun. So look, Bill and them are putting some real good stuff together up here. And then like Scott is up in the game every Friday for us. It's always something different. So just because you shot it one way the previous Friday, you may not shoot it that way again. But like I said, hopefully I'm gonna share this experience with you guys. I'm gonna show you what I did good. I'm gonna tell you what I did bad and all that. So just come along with me. Like I said, if you got any comments, please comment at the bottom. What you shooting, where you shooting, you see anything like, oh, how did this go, how that go? I'm running a competitor with an SRO on it, basic. I'm not really, I put my staccato up. I'm about to run the M&P competitor. But anyway, look, if you like what we're doing, please hit that like and subscribe button. We need the love. Like I said, put the comments at the bottom. Hey, we here. This is what we do. Game recognize game. We recognize you, so please recognize us. Peace, and I'm out.